Hey folks, today we're going to talk about tiny robots that could one day swim through your veins. Micro-robots, teeny tiny machines on a fantastic voyage inside the human body. Now before you get terrified about swallowing metal swarms or little robots buzzing around your blood, let me explain. These micro-robots are designed to help, not harm. Researchers are developing this mini-tech to deliver drugs and treat diseases in a whole new way. Tiny robots precisely targeting spots that need care? Sounds like sci-fi, but it's becoming a reality. In this video, we'll dive into how these micro-robots work, their current abilities, and how scientists hope to use them for futuristic medicine. Along the way, we'll tackle some big questions. Are they safe? Can they be controlled? Would you trust a mini-bot swarm operating inside you? It's going to be a wild ride as we explore the big and miniature worlds of micro-robot technology. Let's start small and dream big. All right, now that you know these mini-machines could soon be jetting through our bodies, let's look at how they actually work. Micro-robots are tiny. We're talking 100 could fit across a single strand of hair. At that scale, moving requires some special tricks. The key is bubbles. Each micro-robot has an air bubble sealed inside its polymer body. When ultrasound waves hit them, the bubbles vibrate rapidly, creating little explosions that propel the robots forward. It's like having a mini jet engine allowing them to zoom through liquids at speeds of up to 10 body lengths per second. If we could do that, it would be like running 600 miles per hour. Pretty sweet, right? This bubble propulsion lets micro-robots swim precisely through places like our bloodstream to deliver medications. Here's an example. Say you have a tumor that needs chemotherapy drugs. Instead of flooding your whole body with chemicals, micro-robots could carry a concentrated dose right to the tumor. Just like a super-precise mailbox delivering mail, this pinpoint targeting could help treat disease while reducing painful side effects. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities for using tiny robots to improve health in ways we never imagined. All right, enough about tech specs. Let's see what these micro-robots can actually do. Researchers at the University of Colorado recently did an animal test run using micro-robots to treat bladder disease in lab mice. They loaded the mini robots with a steroid called dexamethasone and let them loose in the mouse bladders. The micro-robots stuck to the bladder walls and delivered a controlled dose of the medication over several days. The lead researcher, Dr. Jin Lee, spoke about the results. This is what he said. The micro-robots allowed targeted treatment of the bladder tissue while minimizing side effects. This could translate to new non-invasive therapies for human conditions like interstitial cystitis. Thanks, Dr. Lee. The mouse trial showed that micro-robots could reach specific sites in need of care and deliver medication precisely. It's still early stages, but tests like this are a big first step toward using tiny robots for targeted drug delivery inside our own bodies one day. Bladder treatment is just the beginning. Micro-robots have potential for many medical applications inside the human body. For cancer patients, imagine tiny robots delivering chemo drugs right into tumors instead of pumping you full of toxins. In the future, your doctor could inject a swarm of micro-robots to clear out dangerous arterial blockages without the need for invasive surgery. Micro-robots could even enable complex procedures like removing blood clots in the brain through non-invasive techniques. Yeah, robot surgeons performing operations inside your skull? Wild! Now I know what you're thinking. A bunch of little robots buzzing around my organs sounds scary. What if they go haywire? Relax. These micro-robots are designed with safety in mind, not to take over your body. Think of them as an injectable treatment, not some robotic parasite. The key benefit is precision. Micro-robots allow targeted therapies focused on specific sites in need of care. This helps maximize effectiveness while reducing painful side effects compared to things like chemotherapy. It's difficult for bigger medical tools to achieve such pinpoint accuracy. But we still have a long way to go before micro-robots are practicing medicine. Proving safety and effectiveness remains the biggest hurdle. Still, their future medical potential is incredibly exciting. Micro-robots could open up a microscopic world of new treatment options. And These tiny robots can't just freely float around our bodies, they need to be controlled. Researchers are developing methods to steer micro-robots towards specific destinations for treatment. One technique is using magnets. By applying magnetic fields outside the body, scientists can orient and navigate micro-robots loaded with magnetic materials. It's like an invisible GPS directing them through the bloodstream. Another approach is using ultrasonic waves, the same ones that power the micro-robots, to herd and corral them towards target locations. The challenge is our bodies are incredibly dynamic environments. Navigating around rapidly flowing blood, tissue blockages, and natural barriers is tricky on such a miniature scale. It's like trying to maneuver through a chaotic pinball machine. One wrong turn, and the micro-robots could get lost or stuck. Scientists also have to ensure external steering doesn't cause undesired effects on surrounding anatomy. Precision control remains an ongoing research hurdle. While still early, various techniques show promise for directing these tiny healers towards diseased sites while avoiding healthy tissue. Micro-robots don't have autonomy yet. They rely on human operators to map out safe therapeutic routes inside the body. External guidance will be key to their success. Here's something else you should know. Micro-robots may be small, but they need power. Let's talk about their battery life. Right now, most micro-robots run on tiny built-in batteries that provide electricity for a day or two of operation. Considering their size, that's pretty impressive, but still limited for many medical treatments that require longer durations. Recharging or replacing batteries in an injected swarm of microscopic robots is not feasible. They need to keep going until their job is done. To enable more extended use, researchers are exploring options like using biodegradable glucose fuel cells that slowly generate electricity, gathering power from external sources like ultrasound waves or magnetic fields so the bots can continuously recharge on the go, improving battery technology and capacity using new nanomaterials. The goal is to keep micro-robots zipping around, providing care for weeks or even months inside the body before they eventually get flushed out. Longer lifetimes also allow more complex medical procedures involving collaborative teamwork between the tiny robots. Battery limitations remain a key engineering challenge, but various approaches look promising to keep micro-robots going and going, no recharge required. I know some of you are still thinking, teeny robots cruising through my body sounds scary. What if something goes wrong? It's true. With any new technology, safety is paramount. Researchers take this responsibility seriously. Micro-robots are designed using inert, biocompatible materials that avoid negative immune system reactions. Extensive lab testing is done to evaluate potential toxicity and side effects before clinical trials in humans. Engineers also strive to build control safeguards against malfunctions, using approaches like programming micro-robots with built-in limitations on activity to prevent unintended interactions, developing autonomous self-destruct sequences to degrade the bots after completing tasks, using lower-power ultrasound waves to minimize tissue heating. Additionally, biodegradable micro-robot designs are being tested. This causes them to completely dissolve into harmless byproducts after use. Rest assured, no swarms of permanent nanorobots will be left swimming inside you. Researchers take every precaution to maximize safety and avoid biohazards. This technology aims to help, not harm, patients. While more work remains, current evidence suggests micro-robots could have low risk matched with high therapeutic potential. But thorough testing is very necessary. Micro-robots have proven their skills in lab tests, but what will it take to get them into human patients? The path to approval for human clinical trials is extensive. Researchers must demonstrate comprehensive efficacy and safety data for regulatory agencies like the FDA. Ongoing studies in animals aim to further test micro-robots across a wide range of medical scenarios. Things like cancer therapies, blood clot clearing, and targeted drug delivery. Human trials would start small, likely beginning with patients that have localized illnesses amenable to micro-robot treatment. Micro-robots may first begin treating patients in narrow, specialized cases. But if proven safe and effective, these tiny healers could open up a microscopic world of medical possibilities. Who knows how useful these could be in multiple cases? All right, folks, here's the deal. Micro-robots could really change lives. But with great power comes great responsibility, you know? These little helpers are meant to give human doctors a hand, not replace them. Like a high-tech sidekick, micro-robots can take some workload off the medical team so they can focus on caring for you, not steal their jobs. But we gotta keep ethics in mind. Any super tool comes with risks if used wrong. So we've got to put guardrails in place and make sure we're developing microtechnologies carefully. Micro-robots need to respect people, avoid bias in who gets treatment, and give patients a say in their own healthcare. Common sense stuff, but important to remember. Basically, help people. Don't harm. Make this technology accessible. Don't just serve the rich and powerful. And work with doctors. Don't shove them out of the way. That's the commitment. Well, that wraps up our time together. In this video, we saw the hurdles ahead, but also the huge potential with medical micro-robots. No doubt it'll be a long road, but game-changing tech is worth the effort if we do it right. And that's where you come in. Got questions or thoughts? I want to hear them. Shoot me a comment below. Let's keep dreaming up a healthier future for everyone. Catch you later.